Hi, thanks for joining. What's your name? Where are you from, if you're comfortable sharing? And what's your major?
Hi, my name is Jinx. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, but now I live in Colorado, and it's actually kind of complicated. So I'm getting 3 degrees. I'm majoring in inclusive early childhood education, and then I'm also doing a dual criminal justice and psychology program. So when I graduate, I'll have an education, criminal justice, and psychology degree.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, so why did you choose the University of Colorado? And was that your dream school?
Yeah, I had a friend that went to one of the CU schools, and I just looked it up online and I thought it looked really fun and I wanted to try somewhere out of state and pretty far away. And then I found the specific UC school that I attend and I just really fell in love and I just love the mountains and the environment and how low key it is out here.
Nice. Yeah, so during the time when I applied to colleges, it kind of like started during junior year,
Yeah.
like summer before junior year. So during the summer break, I was in Canada for a holiday. Raid probably knows this.
Yeah.
So one of the things I did during my holiday in Canada, I went to tour a school, and I really liked the campus a lot. And I think that was one of the options for schooling for
Yeah.
me was going out of state, not out of state, sorry, going out of the country for undergrad. I also considered UC schools as well, University of California schools
Yeah.
as an option. And then COVID happened, and then I think it was best for me to stay in California. So I ended up at UC Berkeley, and that's basically that.
Yeah, I feel like you had an awkward year, like where COVID hit. And also, I think I said UC, I meant CU for me. But I do compete against UC Berkeley, and I've been down there. Obviously, you know that. So it's definitely a cool place.
Oh yeah, and then another thing I want to add. So I actually also considered Colorado schools as well. Like I considered CU Boulder, Colorado School of Mines. Colorado School of Mines, the computer science program is actually really good. So those were some schools in Colorado that I applied to. So why did you choose to do the majors that you are studying right now?
It was really hard for me to pick one, so I knew that I wanted to at least double major. And then I found the unique program that CU offers in like a dual degree. So I thought that would be a really good fit. But then I also really wanted to do something with education and be able to work with kids, like, and be licensed in the future. So I thought, might as well do all three if I'm gonna go for undergrad. And at the time, it was also like kind of post COVID, so like the world was kind of uncertain. So it was like I just want to do as much as I can and just see where things go.
Are you involved with any clubs, sports, organizations? I think you mentioned about like competing.
Yeah, I'm actually the president of the figure skating club at my school. So I know we've talked about this. I travel to California often. I'm actually going to San Jose in February again, which will be fun. So we compete around the nation against different schools. And I'm pretty involved on campus in general. I work 2 jobs on campus and then the club. And then I also am on like a board at our rec center for like helping other sports teams. So I like to stay involved for sure.
Nice. Yeah, so during my time at UC Berkeley, I was a TA for the software engineering class. During my senior year, I was in a club where I built an app. Technically, I got paid for teaching. You can
Yeah.
consider that as a job as
Yeah,
well.
totally.
Yeah. How would you describe your overall experience so far in like a few sentences?
Ooh, that's hard. I think I would say I found community and I was able to really develop myself as a person in ways I didn't even think of before. I think I just learned to be uncomfortable and be okay with that, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sure you get it. Like, you really have to push yourself in college. There's not a lot of like structure. So you have to find what works for you and like really put yourself out there and make friends, especially like if you're not a big partier. I really wasn't. So, like, finding those groups of people that you really connect with and stuff like that.
What is something that you've learned about yourself during your time in college?
Um, I think that I've learned that I strive with structure, and I can be very self-motivated, which is good. Which I think is one of your next questions, like, if you don't mind me
Yeah.
kind of jumping into that. Something that I wish that my school did better, I think there is a lack of structure and like professional development that my specific school sometimes offers, especially for like people living off campus. So you really have to make the most of your own experience. So on the positive note, I did learn that I'm able to do that, which is good. But I wish we had a little bit more like professional development, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Like, more structure would be better, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's basically that. Do you think the school's culture aligns with your own interests and values?
Yes, definitely. That was a big reason why I picked this specific school. When I toured it, I just thought it had a really great vibe and all the people were really nice. And it was diverse and had just a lot of different opportunities. Oh, I think my specific school is on the smaller side. So I really liked that kind of like the intimacy you have in the classroom, and there's no like huge lecture halls, which I really enjoyed, like being able to talk one-on-one with your classmates and your professors.
Considering that UC Berkeley is like very big, number one public university in the world, all the lectures, or the majority of the lectures are pretty big. I mean, there's some classes where it's pretty small, like music, where it's like 20 people, but majority of the classes are pretty big. So
Yeah, that sounds like kind of stressful sometimes.
it is,
All
but
those people.
I managed to push through it.
That's good.
So yeah. What's your next steps after graduation, and how do you feel about it?
I'm not fully sure because I have a lot of different opportunities. I'm just gonna try to apply for kind of as many opportunities as I can and then pick one that I like the most. And I'm not even sure if I'll stay in Colorado. Raid and I have been talking about like maybe moving somewhere else and just trying
Move
out
to
different
California. No, I'm just kidding.
stuff. Yeah, maybe. He wanted to move there because of GTA, so.
Mm.
But
That'll be
yeah,
really
I think
funny, seeing GTA in real life.
Yeah, I know. That's why he was like, I can drive with no map because I already know it.
True.
I was like, "Oh, okay. But yeah, I think just applying for a bunch of different things, seeing what I get.
Do you have any last words about your college journey that you'd like to share with others, or do you want to give like advice to any freshmen or transfer students going into a 4-year college?
Yeah, I come from kind of a commuter school experience, so I would say on that front, even though it sounds kind of cheesy, like you really do have to put yourself out there, like even if it makes you uncomfortable, which is what everybody says, but I really never like realized how important it was until I came to college, because especially if you move somewhere out of state, like away from your family and your friends, you might feel isolated and you don't really know anybody. But I met a lot of my best friends on the very first day I came to college because I went to like some random event at the rec center, and now like we hang out every single day. So I think it's just important to push yourself and know that you'll find your people and your passion.
I agree. Like, finding your own people is really something that you should do. Like, during my last year of college, I was part of a ensemble where we play Baroque music, and I've played the violin. I know, like, you see my TikTok, I usually play like
Yeah.
piano and stuff like that, but no, my main instrument is actually the violin. So
That's cool. I didn't know that.
yeah. The violin section, I vibe with them. And I also mentioned that I was in a club where I built an app. I vibe with the people in the club as well. So yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for interviewing me. I appreciated talking to you.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.